Welcome to day 9 of our 30-day mindfulness challenge. So it is the 9th day, and we're going to dive right in. We're going to get back into meditating in our short videos here. But today, on day 9, I really think it's important to reflect. Go back in your journal and look at day 1 all the way up to day 8 and really see the reality of your circumstances. Why do we do that? Because one thing I have noticed in the spiritual community in particular is going all the way spiritual and forgetting that we definitely live a human life. We go through a spiritual awakening, which is the moment Spirit wakes us up to our unlimited, untapped potential, and it feels really weird, but feels really good. And when we get to that feeling of utopia and we start looking at the world differently, and we really are jumping to the 5th dimension, we've traveled through the 4th from our life on earth, the 3rd, and things look differently. Our life really does change just like that. But what happens is often people forget that they have roles, responsibility, obligations. They have a life that has to be maintained. And so, in order to reach our goals, we have to really understand that we are a dual being, and we still have to be mindfully aware of the life we live, but we just don't stay there. So I want you to be mindfully aware of what you have written down in your personal journal and really see your 3rd dimensional life the way it is. What obstacles came up? What are your whys? What is your goal? How excited and happy do you feel about having continued and gotten to day 9? Having been consistently consistent. That's huge. So I want you to pause this video and I want you to just take a dive back down memory lane from day 1, and I want you to just really give it a good eyeball, just look at it. And what that does is it makes you mindful of how far you've come. It also makes you mindful of how much courage you have. It also makes you mindfully aware of your perseverance, discipline, grit. It makes you very aware of what matters and what doesn't, of what else needs to change and what doesn't. What are you doing that's great? It makes you mindfully aware of so many things. But if we don't give ourselves that time to reflect, then how can we be mindfully aware if we're not actively taking a minute to see just how far we've come? So pause this video, go back to day 1, come all the way back up to today, day 9, and I want you to write on day 9, on that title, day 9, the top of your page, I want you to write how you're feeling. in a short sentence. I want you to write something positive. Now, you may not be feeling so positive, but it's important that you write something positive on day 9. We want to really drive it home, because if your human is not feeling so confident, we want to trick her or trick him into believing that she is or that he is. At this point, it's just a part of being disciplined to keep going. And we gave her or him a moment to feel anything less than happy, excited, proud. When we went back through day 1 through day 8, because undoubtedly there are some moments in your journal that weren't all wins. You know, you might have shed some tears. I certainly have tears stained on my pages for a day there. So you're going to look back through and give your human that moment of, oh, I suck, or I didn't do too good, or oh my gosh, can I really do this, or ah, man, why am I doing this? Or, I didn't do too bad, okay, well, I could have did better. Your human's going to judge yourself. Your human is very critical of self. So going through those days, you're giving your human that moment to feel sorry for themselves, to kind of judge yourself, and to just, be a little self-critical. And then, on day 9, no matter what, this is a cutoff from the past and a welcoming breath of fresh air to the future. That's the spiritual meaning to 9. A cycle of life has begun. So you want to write something positive and how you're feeling, and really be dramatic about it. Really go big, And then pause this video and visualize your desired outcome. Visualize it. I don't want you to write about the day. I don't want you to, journal what you didn't make, what you missed, what you did, what your wins are. Not yet. I want you to visualize your desired outcome. See your goal as though you have already received it. That's claiming it. That's reaffirming it. And on day 9, we've got a major cutoff from the past. So it's really important that you take the energy for what it is and use it to your best advantage. And day 9 means you are walking away from the past, closed behavior, closed mindset, toxic behavior, toxic thought, stuck, being broke, sad, unhealthy, disorganized, whatever it is, lonely. And now you are stepping forward into a healthy, fruitful cycle of life, abundant, wealthy. So go ahead and pause and come right back. Now that you have really visualized your desired outcome, I want you to reflect. So open your journal and reflect on how that made you feel. Use colorful words. Be very descriptive. Did your toes tingle? Did you get goosebumps? Did you smile? Did you begin to laugh? Did you reflect longer than you thought you would? All of that matters. Why? Because you are co-creating with spirit. And this is certainly a part of the process. What we focus on expands. And so what you just focused on is abundant. And you told the universe to bring more of it. And as you write it down, you're showing your human what to go do. And spirit will take care of the how. I'll see you on day 10. You got this. Let's go.